Welcome back. Now let's go across the borders to Uganda. From large wild national parks, boat cruises and River Nile and Lake Victoria to rich culture and gorilla trekking, plus water rafting, Uganda has an abundance of exciting tourist sites that continue to attract guests not only within East Africa, but also abroad. Our reporter Tobias Chanji was recently in Uganda and sampled some of these beautiful spots.
After landing at the Entebbe International Airport, our first stop is at the Kidepo National Park, northern part of Uganda. This is one of the major savanna national parks in East Africa, and it is endowed with the Big Five.
Kidepo National Park is one of the savanna parks we have in Uganda. Well, the word Kidepo was derived from a Dodoth word Akidep. Akidep means to pick. So long ago, people used to come in the valley here to pick the fruits, the molasses palm fruits, which they used to form what we call the palm wine. So the process of picking the Akidep, that's how the park derived its name, Kidepo.
There are many activities that are done in Kidepo Valley National Park. One of them is what we're going on right now, is the game drive. The other activity is a nature walk, whereby you're out of the car and walking in the wild. But this is done with help or with an escort of a OA ranger.
The park is, however, less visited due to the distance from Kampala to here, a journey that will certainly take you a whole day.
The park covers an area of 1,442 square kilometers, and it's very, very, very good for game because it has variety. That's why it's called the true African wilderness. It has variety of game, whereby we see that here we have a total of about 76 mammal species and 476 bird species.
The park so far has in the recent past attracted many Kenyans who find here relaxing and sampling the game. They drove all the way to here.
This morning we just want to talk about the beauty of Uganda. We are at Kidepo National Park. It's one of the 10 major parks in Uganda, which can be easily visited by anyone looking for wildlife and nature in Uganda. I just want to highlight the ease of access of visiting to Uganda, especially for people who are interested to visit the park. If you're staying in Mombasa or Diani Beach, there are 2 flights a day, 2 flights a week with Ugandan Airlines.
I'm having an awesome time here at Kidepo. We have experienced an expansive savanna. I think Uganda is doing a fantastic job in terms of sustaining their move to invest in tourism. The conservation aspect has been taken care of very seriously, and really high-end properties can actually be spotted supporting tourism development at this part of the country.
We have also seen more people traveling to Uganda just to see if there are any investment opportunities. Now, with this partnership, we've also noted that it's important to improve our product to respond to the need of the Ugandan market, because Ugandans are the second highest visitors to Mombasa, and specifically to Kwale. They come to Kwale for weddings and also to enjoy our beach.
Not tourism. We call it the lowest hanging fruit. If we want to grow our tourism numbers, we must promote regional tourism to begin with. And I always tell people that for a Kenyan to travel to Uganda, you don't need a passport, you don't need a visa, you don't even have to fly. Some of the participants in the farm trip traveled from Kenya to Uganda by road. And this means that many more people can travel within the region, because it is much easier, it is much cheaper.
Being in the north, Kidepo is surrounded by the Karamojong community, a community which is similar to the Turkana of Kenya.
friend in Karamojong.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Regina is our friend.
Yes.
She has a good heart and she takes fresh milk from the cow.
Yeah.
Yes, that is what it means in Karamojong.
Oh, so you've used Regina?
Yes.
You can put change there.
All of you. That's why we say Nyakone or Ekone.
Okay.
Ekone means a female, a male friend.
Yes.
And Akone means a female.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay. How do you greet in Karamojong?
So yai. Oh, Ikoniai. Ikoniai means how are you?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm fine is a joke.
The community here depends on tourism for survival. It is a community that is well known for its rich culture, including abductions for marriage.
So the Ik, that were the true, we call them the true Karamojong, went to the top of Mount Murngole. That's the highest mountain in the park. It has an elevation of 2,750 meters above the sea level. So because these ones were completely not cattle keepers, that's why they went to the top of Mount Murngole. Then there is a group, the cattle keepers, that went down to the lowlands in a place called Kabong. They are called Dodoth. The doth in Karamojong is milk. You know, when a cow gives birth to a young one, so when you milk that first milk, it's called colostrum. It's the type of milk they like, and it's called a doth in Karamojong. So we have to call them Dodoth. Then there is another group that continued and went to Kotido, called the GA. If you hear the word GA in Karamoja, these are cattle raiders. So they went and settled there. Then another 4 groups continued and went and settled in Mount Moroto. We have the Tepes, we have the Bokora, we have the Matheniko and the Pian.
For those who had never traveled to Uganda, this was quite an experience.
My highlight has been traveling to the different parks from the northern part of the country. Now we are at Murchison's, and we've had a great experience. Yesterday we had a morning game drive, and my highlight for the game drive was we saw the tree climbing lions.
And it's been the highlight because now we understand, apart from doing the normal Kenya safaris that we've been selling, we're happy to incorporate this one as part of the safari for guests who are coming into Kenya.
It was excellent. It is my first time in Uganda, but I will not hesitate if I get another chance to come back. To be honest, to be sincere, this was the most amazing time I've had. The people are friendly. If you look at the vegetation, the lodges, I can't name it all, to be honest.
There's a lot that I have learned. There's a lot that I have experienced from our day one at Kidepo all the way to right now we are at Murchison. It has been an amazing trip. We have experienced the best of the best, from amazing game drives to having different activities at various lodges that we are staying at.
Park we visited these last 2 days. So Murchison Falls National Park is one of the biggest parks in Uganda. And what I can say about Murchison Falls, it offers diversity. You can do boat rides, you can visit the falls, you can do treks, and then also it has a variety of animals.
Hello.
River Nile, which is the longest in the world, has also so much to offer. Apart from the evening boat rides, one may choose to head to Jinja for the one of the most heart-wrenching and adrenaline-packed water rafting.
Uganda holds the source of the longest river, River Nile. And this I was not told. I experienced this, not once, but twice. The first time I went to Jinja, we actually did rafting. My friend. You know, at first I thought my soul is leaving me.
It
some of the participants in the farm trip traveled from Kenya to Uganda by road. And this means that many more people can travel between within the region because it is much easier, it is much cheaper. So if we want to grow the tourism numbers, we call regional tourism the lowest hanging fruit that we can pick in order to be the critical, to build the critical mass that will, so that those international tourists will just be adds on to the numbers that we have built within the region.
For now, I am so happy because I have experienced Uganda hospitality firsthand. It's so easy for me to recommend anybody because I have seen the places, I've seen the opportunities.
And of course, Uganda farm trips can't be complete without paying a visit to the gorilla and chimpanzee trekking that for over time has been the most selling point.
It's been such a beautiful surprise, beautifully surprised. This country is beautiful. They have wonderful, wonderful cultural experiences, amazing landscapes and facilities. The food has been amazing. We've all added weight.
This destination has quite a lot. We did the gorilla trekking in Bwindi National Park. We did the chimpanzee at Chivale National Park. We have done lots of trips around. We did the whitewater rafting in Nile Ginger. And it has a lot of products to offer.
Kenya and Uganda are very unique destinations on their own. What Kenya has could not be available in Uganda. For example, safaris in the Mara they are very unique. You cannot find them in Uganda. And Uganda, chimps, gorillas, you cannot find them in Kenya. So these are you can complement each other by offering the unique experiences.
It's an amazing job the Ugandan consulate in Mombasa is doing. We are expecting to increase our business and our exchange with the Ugandan people. We expect many people to come to the Kenya coast. Please, welcome.
Tobias Chanji, KTN, Uganda.
Images there coming from Uganda. Pretty sure Chanji enjoyed himself. Now,